There is one thing that every fan of Kamen Rider has been talking about for a while now. What is that? Well, it's Kamen Rider Winger. I mean Power Rider, the supposed name of an American adaptation of the series. People have speculated before about what this first season would have been, what direction it would have taken, etc, etc. Today, I'm here to talk about Power Rider, but I'm not talking about what this season would have been or what it could have been. I'm here to talk about why I would like to see Power Rider become a reality. Now, the recent news of Hasbro taking the master license of Power Ranger toys does have something to do with this video, but not really because I was making this anyway. Basically, here's the rundown. Do you know why I'm disappointed we're not getting the Q-Ranger adaptation anytime soon? Why I'm excited for Go Busters to become Beast Morphers in 2019? It's not because of the shows. If the last 8 years of Power Ranger seasons in the Neo Saban era has taught me anything, it's that we're losing quality. Say what you want about these seasons, you can't deny that they're not as good a quality as Time Force, Ninja Storm, or SBD, to name a few of the older, better seasons. Anyway, I want these seasons to be adapted not because of the show, it's because of the merchandise we'd get here in the States. If Power Rider was made here, then of course there would be a lot of merchandise made for that, because they even make a lot of merchandise in Japan. Think of what they would do here in America. Just look at Power Rangers. They make multiple figures for every character. They make a lot of Zords, roleplay weapons, you name it, it probably has a Power Rangers incarnation. If it was in the show, they made some representation of it. Now, I know that Bandai's quality has been less than average over the few years.
Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
But look, here's the thing. If I wanted a Q Rhino from Q Ranger, I have to look for it online. Most likely it's used now, and it's at some crazy price. Then there's the problem that thing is probably all the way in Japan. That means that's heavy, and it's pretty high quality because of that. With a heavy Megazord like that, how much do you think it would take to ship that beast here? I don't want to find out. Along comes Bandai of America. They'll make the Japanese Megazords with a new mold in a smaller scale and a cheaper price. If you do have to ship it because you can't find it, the cheaper cost and more local location means you don't have to pay some crazy price for shipping. Again, on the off chance it's just not at your local store. That's pretty much why I want Power Rider in the US. Bandai had to look for stuff down. They had it. At this point it's kind of gone a little downhill, but before, they had to look for stuff down. Sound effects may be pretty lackluster. But you can't deny that stuff like the Dino Charge Megazord and the 5-inch figure line have a great look to them that would be awesome on a display shelf. With Power Rider, we could get good looking figures of Double, Forze, or X-Aid at a cheaper cost than they are in Japan, and without the need for shipping. You would just have to drive to your local Target or Walmart if you want the latest driver. You wouldn't need to wait for it to ship. And yes, I know that Bandai's quality hasn't been the best lately, but my opinion of this still stands. And now, Hasbro has the master license for Power Rangers, meaning if Power Rider was brought back, they would probably produce toys for that series as well, meaning that the Power Rider toys would have a great quality to them that they would never have with Bandai. Pretty much, I want Power Rider to come to the US because that would make the merch much more affordable and easier to come by in Japan. The Japanese stuff comes in waves from week to week and usually disappears after its initial release, but the American stuff usually drops all at once and stays on the shelf for a good while because they keep making versions of it. Along with that, how awesome would it be for Power Rider to have such a great legacy as Power Rangers, and for it to be picked up by something like Boom Studios Comics, so we could have a Shattered Grid-like event for Power Rider, and maybe even crossover with Power Rangers, because don't lie, you want to see something like MMPR fighting alongside Kamen Rider X-Aid against the forces of Shocker and Lord Zed. That would be awesome. The show probably wouldn't be as good, but at least there would be some cool figures to go along with it that I would really like. So, anyway, please let me know down below if you would like Power Rider to become a reality, and what would you like to see come out of it. And as always, please consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already for more Kamen Rider videos, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.